walk through fire, bodies weary, spirits tested. But from the ashes they rose brighter. Two women, two warriors, and two women, two warriors, two stories stitched with love. Scars don't chain us down, they're maps of battles won. We rise together, stronger than before, turning pain to power, opening the door. Voices like a lighthouse, shining through the storm. The strength of a woman is to rise and rise once more. The world whispered, too hard, too heavy. They answered back, watch us. Even when the pain tried to break them, they move the mountains with love. Oh, we rise together, stronger than before, turning pain to power, opening the door. Voices like a
Hi, everybody. Sorry,
I caught it. I caught it.
ha, you did it pretty good, but it wasn't perfect, Denise.
I
Well,
know.
what's
I
up,
know.
everybody? Happy
How is
Monday to you, friend.
And first Monday of February.
Okay, let's just pause for 1 second. Does anybody remember Christmas being last week? How the hell are we in February now at the 2-2 portal?
I
don't
know.
know how we got
It's
here.
strange.
How did we get here?
Insane. It's just, I cannot believe it's already February. We are already here 2 months into the year. 2 months.
I
This is
will
it.
be decorating for Christmas in like next week. Okay.
You know what? I hadn't taken my tree down. I just decided to
It's,
keep it up. It's now the
I
tree.
I have boxes piled. Literally, that's why I'm in my room. Okay, first off, I'm in my room because there are boxes piled all the way to the ceiling in the dining room. And I wasn't thinking about it, to be honest with you. I was like, oh, they'll be out of the way here. And then literally haven't thought about it again until I went to go do the podcast. I had it all set up in the background. I did the other day because I finally got all 6 of the trees down. And here we are because we were moving. I've got boxes everywhere. We got Christmas everywhere because it's all in boxes. I was like, there's no reason to put it back up in the attic when we're just going to be carrying it all. My house is in shambles and it's making me a little nervous, but I'm going to just kind of try to not let the OCD take over.
Yeah, I'm going to remove that because I do not like it covering up your face.
Oh, thank you. I didn't love it either. I'm like, keep adjusting. I'm like, how can I make this not look
Yeah,
so weird?
no. So we're not going to have any of that stuff on there right now. We're
Let's go.
keeping it like that. So welcome in everybody to the beginning of a new month,
Guess what?
February.
Guess what? We are not professionals, you guys. We just sit here and share our experience. So we encourage you all to go seek mental and medical help. If you have any questions, we encourage you absolutely to do your own research. We are just here to give our experience and what works for us.
That's right. That's right, guys. And remember, February is known for hearts and love, right? We know Valentine's, we know all the things, but in this space, we really want to talk about the real kind of love, the kind that shows up in those doctor's visits, those screenings, those medication routines, vitamin routines, and the quiet lifestyle changes that people are making. Those choices may not look heroic, but they are.
They are.
And we are also talking about this. I think this is the last health challenge, the brain health challenge that we've been doing with Aunt Sarah. You see that she's in the video next to me. And she's not able to come because she is getting one of her treatments today. So before we get started, how about we go ahead and let Aunt Sarah's video roll, and then we'll just kind of intertwine it through the rest of the.
I do want to say a little segue into that is absolutely touch your tits and your bits. it can save your life. Again,
Right.
mastectomy, surgeries, we've got colon cancer running rapid, and it is not discriminating in age, sex, color, it doesn't care. It
Nope.
just wants you. It's trying to survive just like you are. So let's get after it, get out there and get healthy. And let's listen here to Aunt Sarah. Maybe while we're listening to her, take that intention in and do some thoughtful breathing while we're listening to her words. I'm just going to sit over here and kind of guide myself, and you guys can go with it while I'm listening to her words. Thank you again, Aunt Sarah, and we are sending all the vibes.
That's right. Here we go. Listen to what she has to say for this week's challenge.
Hi, everybody. Sorry I can't be live on the podcast this week. I'm going to be in Miami getting my 4th of 17 immunotherapy infusions to help me keep my kidney cancer from coming back. Here is our 4th and final challenge from Dr. Richard Isaacson, the preventive neurologist that I follow, and he is asking us to push our resistance. Basically, he's saying if you're already doing push-ups, do more, and if you aren't doing push-ups, get started. Why push-ups? Well, any kind of resistance training done twice a week lowers your body's inflammation and lowers your risk for dementia. Muscle is medicine. And lucky for us, we got the expert on board, Denise, who can show us the many ways to do push-ups and how many we should do to get started. Thanks, guys.
Oh my God, she's a freaking angel.
Right? Isn't that amazing? So I'm going to go
God
ahead and
bless
take
her
her
sweet
little
soul.
thing down, and it will make us a little bit bigger. There we go. Now I can see your beautiful face a little bit better.
Girl, I'm a hot mess. Don't lie, Craig. Don't lie. I don't even have a bracelet on. I usually have a stack this big. But you know what? I did find a new vendor this week, and I went there this morning and got over 100 new items for the store. So I feel, and we got approved for the house.
That's awesome.
So it's just been a whirlwind.
It's been a good love month.
It's a good love month. I love it. I love it. And I love everything. And I'm here. I love that we are able to talk about something different. A guy just came and sold me cable. Literally, that's why I'm late here today. Just sold me new internet, excuse me, like minutes before I came on. And I said, I've got to really hurry, man. I don't really have time. If you have Fios, I'm interested because right now I have this satellite thing from T-Mobile. I hate it. But I got like, I don't know, less than 2 minutes, maybe negative 2 minutes. He was like, I got you. And I was like, I got a podcast I'm getting ready for. And he was like, oh, well, what's your podcast about? When people ask me that, I'm always thinking people are going to want to hear you say like murder mystery or the news or some kind of controversial stuff, or I comment on the Grammys or whatever. And
Yeah.
I don't do any of that. We don't do any of that. It's just a totally different vibe here. It's like somebody that does like a gardening podcast. Love that. It's so off color and different. And I was like, well, honestly, our podcast is just about like awareness, like bringing awareness to different stuff. People always so into themselves. And when we talk about these other religions, these other spiritualities, these other practices, pagan, Christian, Catholic, we have all of it in here. We've even talked about Satanism in here before, you guys. And there's a reason for it because there's a common ground that we forgot to establish somewhere. And it has established its own disconnect. And I think we are trying to just be like that gorilla glue that holds it together because
That's right. And we talk about all these awarenesses and these observances that are around us that a lot of people don't realize are there. I know that like Heart Health Month is a big thing, and there's a lot of different ones, but there are more common ones coming around that people are not, they don't
the
know.
quiet things that they've never heard. Like we've talked about some crazy stuff, like we always have some kind of food awareness, cupcake day and things like that.
Yep.
And I love that lightheartedness because again, it brings back intention. It brings back reward to yourself, to the people that you love. It brings back, to spark an idea, like back in the day, writing letters and things like that. That was therapeutic AF, dude. I love that. And I got little wax sealing things now. Like I'm ready. I want to get back to that kind of thing instead of this hustle bustle and this, I love that we're all trying to lose weight and stuff, but let's try to lose weight with Denise in the mornings. A shot's cool and everything, but I want to build my strength. And what's weird is you would just had her on and she was talking about push-ups. That's the third time today. Push-ups have been put in my face. So I guess I need to start doing some God bless push-ups in the morning. That's what I'll do just quietly. I won't be up there with y'all, but I will just start working out with y'all while he's getting ready. And then I'll come up after he leaves.
Well, and what I did this morning, actually, so I'm going to throw this in since Sarah did mention me. This morning, I actually redid my live after she sent her video, and I did push-ups this morning. We did 6
I know, I
different.
saw that. That's why I was like, that was the first push-ups, then there was one in between, and now this, and I'm like, okay, this is
Yep.
telling me something.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so there are many
Synchronicity.
ways to do that, and I think it brings us all together. So, yeah, guys, I'm not going to sit here and say join me. I'm just going to say that to go.
I know you don't, but I will, because, and I'm going to say this, this is why that we talk about being healthy from the inside out, being beautiful from the inside out. And you can't do that without the things that you do in the morning. So whether you join her in the morning or her stuff goes away in 24 hours, but that means you have 24 hours to look at what she's gone over and practice. And she's very methodical. She does different contentions. Like if you need something to be, what is the dang word?
A
I'm
modification
looking for
or a
do what?
variation.
Yeah,
Modification.
a variation of it, but that's not the word I'm looking for. But anyway, if you need a variation, an adaptation, if you will, to your struggle, to your journey, she can give it to you.
Yeah.
An adjustment. God dang it. What is the word I'm looking?
Modification, is that the word?
Modification.
I said it 3
Thank you. Good God. That was
times.
painful.
I just wasn't saying it loud enough, I don't guess. Yeah, so if you ever come in and you are someone that has a limitation, you tell me that limitation and we work through that modification right there in front of you. And that's not saying that you have to be there, but that option is always there. Oh, Jarita, I built a
What?
new page. So I do need to say this. There are people that follow me over here. So
Oh, you did have to do a new whole page.
had
I
to
need a
create
landing page
a
myself.
business page. So from now on my main page, my lives will not be there unless I figure out how to do it. It'll go straight through that business page from here on out. So
Yeah, that's how mine are. And it's terrible because you literally have to go in through another device to share it to your personal page, like I do with mine. It's a nightmare. I don't know why they have to do it, but because they want you to have your personal page for your personal and your monetization stuff. Like when you start streaming and restreaming, they know that you're monetizing.
yeah,
So they want that separate and they want to make sure it's like that because they say it's because of taxes and things like that. So that is
and
why
I
they
can
do that.
totally see that, because they had to have my verification that I was a real business.
Yep.
And things like that. So there was
Yep.
a lot of different things that I had to go through today. But just to let people know, guys, if y'all are watching me and y'all do come into my morning lives,
Send it to me.
it
Put it
is.
in my group. I'll send it everywhere.
I
Y'all
will.
send it out to the air. And
Yeah.
like I said, I know that you are so humble to not talk about your business, but we should still talk. We both have businesses, and when the time is right, like we're talking about freaking push-ups right now, girl. That is your thing. If we were talking about crowns and freaking crystals, we'd be talking about me. But I feel like it is okay to promote your stuff when it is,
Yeah, for sure.
it
For sure.
fits. So think we're about to lose Justin, but it was nice to meet you if you can hear me. So what first thing we're going to talk about today is, like she said, the big one. It is American Heart Month. Courtney, where are you? Let's conjure Courtney in here because she is all about heart health. Love that. Again, back to Denise. She is a physical trainer or a personal trainer. She can come in here. That heart health is so important, and she shows you really cool ways and modifications if you need that.
Yeah. So remember, this could make sure that you're doing the things to do prevention, right? You want to take one step toward that prevention, checking your blood pressure, drinking more water. Did you realize that drinking more water could be heart healthy?
Yes, I heard that if you drink a whole glass before bed, it keeps you from having a heart attack in your sleep. So your
Well,
girl
it
might.
keeps you from dehydrating too much. So if you
Now
drink,
I gotta go get more. I just drink all of it.
and that also gets your body started in the morning. So if you drink a glass of water in the morning before you get your day started, that should be the very first thing that you put in your body is water. So
Yes.
drinking water, take your medications or your vitamins consistently that are supposed to help with all of these things, guys. Ask questions when you go to doctor's appointments. You have these appointments, and if you don't ask questions to get the knowledge that you need to make things right or make things better, what good is that? You're not going to sit there and just twiddle your thumbs and not ask any questions, right? Make sure that you ask those questions. If somebody offers help, if somebody offers help, take it. Sometimes we all need that. And that's what we
Big.
talk about here is take it. Get the help if you need it. Big.
Big.
That's right. All of that is so powerful in those things of being a preventative. It's for self-respect, self
Self-care is a
self-care.
legacy.
That was
We
the word I
say
was
it
just
every
coming up with.
day.
We talk about it all the time, all the time. You need to do that.
Look at this. I bet people are having a seizure right now if they're watching the replay. I'm sorry, y'all.
I am.
Me too. I don't know. I was trying to make it to where this isn't, like I said, I wasn't prepared um, to start packing and stuff this weekend and bringing all those boxes in. And they are where I do my podcast.
So the second part of today is what we're trying to do, since we only do Mondays, is we're trying to give you the information. Like at the first of the month, we're going to kind of tell you what the awarenesses are. If you guys know of any extra awarenesses that are in the month that we don't mention, please let
I
us know in the
do.
comments. Tell us, and we'll write those down, and we'll make sure that those are in there for next time.
It also was just in bulk, which we're still in the winter time, right? And we had a snow moon. And in bulk is kind of a celebration of leaving stuff behind that you don't need anymore and looking forward to the spring. So I encourage you, if you all want to look up in bulk, IMBLOC or BOLC, sorry. Don't listen to me today.
So February is also Children's Dental Health Month,
Love it.
Cancer
Cancer
Prevention Month.
Prevention Month.
Yep,
Touch your tits and your bits, people. I can't say it enough.
that's
It'll
right.
save your life.
That's right. Prenatal Infection Prevention Month. I didn't know that was
You know what? People do not take prenatal care seriously. Those vitamins and things that you get, those things are necessary. That care is necessary. You can find problems ahead of time, do testing. Like there are some things you can really do to help yourself and your child. So prenatal care is, and I mean, it must be very important if we have a prenatal infection prevention month. Just
That's
saying.
right. That's right. And then last but not least in this section, Self-Check Month. Make sure you're doing your self-checks. That's
Tits
right.
and bits.
Bits and
Tits and
bits.
bits.
All the pieces, all the pieces. It's not just those breast pieces, it's everywhere. Make sure that you do those self checks. That tells us something important. Health is not just personal, it can happen to anyone around you. It's not just a closed in thing. Don't close it off.
And it can be a generational thing too. But even if not, like look at me, for instance, me and my mom do not test positive for the BRCA gene and those genes. But look at us, we both had breast cancer. So again, there might be other things that are playing here, like maybe your food, your water, the things that what you're subjecting yourself to breathe in. Who knows? The type of bra you wear, even your underwire. So we want to bring this because this also doesn't just affect women. These things affect men and your death rate per capita. Thank you, Dolly. Your death rate per capita is higher than women because you guys don't even know that
Yeah.
you can get this. It's just so dismissive. And that's why I say touch your tits because we are desensitized in this day and age.
Yep.
When you walk up to somebody and say, touch your tits, everybody's like, oh, what are we talking about over here? I'm like, we're talking about breast cancer, mofo. What you talking about?
Yep. Absolutely. Like make sure that you're doing those things. And it's not just in that. You've got to schedule, if you're a parent, schedule those dental visits for your kids. That's very
Your
important.
prenatal appointments, again, back to that. We cannot say that enough.
That's right.
And this is warrior work. That's warrior work. Again, that's self-care, talking
Right.
about taking care of your future, your
That's right.
family's future. Get out of that selfish mode, you guys. Nothing comes to you just because you sit here, right? That's gonna go away one day.
Yep. Yep. Absolutely. So we have a couple of weekly observances that we want to talk about.
I love it. I love
I
it.
know, right? So this week also honors those different ones that are behind the team, right? Or
Yep.
the team behind all of the care that you're getting. That's a whole team. That's teamwork, right?
That's
Teamwork.
fucking teamwork. Sorry,
Teamwork.
Facebook.
Patient,
Sorry, YouTube.
patient recognition week And if I say this wrong, peri
Anesthesia.
anesthesia nurse
Mhm.
awareness week. So
So the patient recognition week, I gotta say, y'all, I can't imagine. My mom just got out of the hospital. She's going through cancer right now, you guys. Again, get into Steep Me Tea Apothecary. They took care of her this week. But they I can imagine what kind of patient she is. So if you want to be a patient of recognition, try saying please and thank you. Not that she didn't, but man, she got mad one day and oh my God. Yeah.
yeah.
So
Well, I mean, and
think
that's
about what
what
kind of
you have.
patient you
Those
are.
people that come in and take care of us, man, they're angels sent from
They
above.
are. That's why I
Most of
say be a good
them,
patient.
most of them are. So when you're with them, try to be a good patient. That's those nurses, those techs, those pharmacists, those dentists, those specialists, anyone in that team. They're there to help you. So try to be a good patient for them.
Uh, Jessica says, Amen, sis. Oh, I love you guys. And I see
Aw.
Rooster. I didn't see you guys over here on
Hey.
Restream.
Yes,
Thanks for coming in.
sometimes our comments don't show up like when y'all comment on it. Sometimes they don't show up until it's over. So pre-apologize for that.
Yeah, and it won't even let us like type it back. And we pay for
Yeah.
this service. We don't know what it is. We don't know if it's because there's so many that, but we only go live to like 5 at a time, I think. I don't know. Is my, yeah, my YouTube is up there too. And
Yeah.
so is our grit and glitter. So
Yeah.
I don't know, man. We're
Yep.
doing the thing.
That's right. So
But we were
go ahead.
talking about peri anesthesia nurse.
Yeah.
Can you imagine what a tedious job that is?
No.
No, no. What do you do to, I mean, do you sit there? Do you like sing in your head while you're doing it and count? Like, how do you even? Anyways, I don't know. I
No,
just know that
no.
behind the scenes, those people, like the people, the curtain people, the people doing the lights, all the people
Yeah,
behind the scenes, y'all, they are the backbone of it. It can't happen
that's
without
right.
production, right?
That's right. You got to have all those people to make the teamwork makes the dream work, right?
And well, and you're not going to heal on your own like that. No one heals alone. These are nurses, techs, pharmacists, specialists, caregivers supporting people every single day, showing up when you're scared, showing you what your paperwork says, waiting for results with you. And I love that about our little, we are live on a couple different platforms, but you guys don't get to see us on Clapper because they are not connected to these other places, which is why we have to use multiple devices. But we love it because those people in that community show up like this for us in the background, behind the scenes, being there when we're scared, waiting on results, being there when we're going to the test or having to, because my husband's at work, having to go to my breast cancer appointments alone and going to my reconstruction appointments. And let me tell you, the reconstruction appointments are just as scary as the god dang cancer appointments. Reconstruction and boob jobs and stuff like that is scary business, dude. They really don't just come in and they're like, da 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 da, and it's just an easy like Sunday morning thing. It's the surgeries that I myself underwent are very aggressive because tissue dies. So they
Yeah.
have to be, and I
Yeah.
just think about all the people standing there doing that, or like when you get an emergency C-section, my husband's saying there were 2 people holding your intestines.
Mm-hmm.
Those are the people we're talking about right here.
Yep, that's right. So think about the next time that you go to the doctor or you're fixing to be put under for a surgery, for a procedure. Imagine the people. I know that there's a lot of people in that OR. I've been awake when I've been put in there. I've seen the doctors, I've seen the nurses,
Yep. It's
all the
like
people.
15 people in there.
They're all trying to do their job to make sure that you stay safe. So remember that when you go in.
That's
Some
why I say be a good patient.
Sometimes it's hard though, because if you think about anesthesia, speaking of anesthesia, you think about when you're under anesthesia, that not everybody can control their personality. Like when they,
Right?
some of them are grumpy, some of them are mean, some of them are giggly. I think I cry and then throw up, but it's just
I know they have to give me stuff because I'm allergic to opioids. I didn't even take pain medicine during all my mastectomy, during my reconstruction, none of it, because they make me so sick. So they have to like literally give me like an IV of Finagrin while they're doing surgery on me to keep me from getting sick.
yep.
Ooh, I hate it. I get so, ooh,
Oh
that's the
yeah.
part I don't want to talk about. Okay, we're going to the next thing.
That's
Make
right.
sure that you know these people are courageous and I don't want to talk about their anesthesia dizziness anymore.
Right. So February 2nd marks rheumatoid arthritis awareness. So if any of you guys have rheumatoid arthritis, we're thinking
Rach.
about you. Yes, Rach, if you're in here, I can't see the screen. So
These fingers look like they have it too. Look at those knuckles, buddy. And they feel it right now too.
yeah.
God bless. Playing my guitar is a chore right now. Anyone
Aw,
else? Say amen. It is.
well,
These get stuck sometime. Oh, they hurt so bad.
it sucks. So
They
this is a
suck.
reminder that some warriors really do live with pain that people can't see. There's so many hidden awarenesses, and one of those is actually this month February 28th is rare disease awareness. I do have a rare disease, and it's a rare joint disease, so those things aren't seen. A lot of people can't see what's going on in your body, even though
But
you
you still get up every morning and go live at 7 a.m. Central.
that's right, Central.
Shameless plug. Shameless plug. I'm not shamed for it.
Central. Yeah. So I mean, remember those things are people that people can't see those. And Rach, I'm gonna go ahead and just shoot the moon for her. She is amazing. Like she did my
She's
5K
going to
in
school. She's a
October. She's
mom.
going to school. She's a mom. She does all these
She just
wonderful
had surgery. Showing up. She's actually over here in our comments on Clapper right now, like, or
and
in
she's
our
still
box.
doing it. So
Probably
props
doing
to you,
homework.
Rach. Props to you. This week is for you. This month is for you.
That's warrior shit.
Think about you. So they still go to work, they still tend to their families, they still show up for life, they still show up for other people. That's what Rachel
Yes.
says. Even though she was miserable in pain, she was still showing up for me for my 5K that day. And I was just so inspired by her just keeping going.
Exactly. And that is it. Managing those conditions is not a weakness, you guys. It is
Right.
resilience in motion. You're
That's right.
literally watching someone fighting that battlefield, coming out and doing those things anyway. You think they feel like getting up and doing that when your hand is stuck, when your leg is stuck,
Yeah.
when you've been cut from stern to you know where?
Yeah.
Oh, we love you, Rach.
Everywhere.
Don't cry, little girl. Don't
That's right.
cry. Dry your
This is a
eye.
good day. Good day. So, some other things that are going on this week. We have World Cancer Day is on the 4th, which is day after tomorrow, Wednesday.
Woo! Let's have a celebration on that day. Fuck cancer.
That's
I'm
right.
not sorry.
That's right. And then Wear Red Day is on February the 6th. This highlights the heart disease in women. It's specific for women, I think, this month.
Right.
Give kids a smile day. This reminds us that prevention starts young. All of these point to one real big message: small actions matter.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And all these also point to something else to me. That prevention. Prevention, prevention, prevention. We have an awareness every day for something that can kill you.
Yep.
Again, I want to shock you. I want to awe you. So you
Mhm.
don't just dismiss these words.
Right. Well, and if you want to go back to that prevention for the kids' dental, think about how many kids have dental disease that turns into something that can be really bad. Right? Really, really bad. And it's not just pulling
And
those.
your teeth can poison your body. Like you can get an infection. You can die from swallowing stuff like that.
That's
You
right.
can. Plain and simple, you can get blood infections so much so that my ex brother in law has been catatonic in vegetable state for years now, for like 10 years, because he got some weird ass blood infection. He's my age.
Mhm.
Handsome, smart, works, can't even feed himself now because he got some weird ass rare blood infection. Again, you think another one of my friends, Jason, one of my best friends, passed away while I was going through my cancer. He cut his ankle and got a rare infection, and it caused him to lose his sight, one of the halves of his legs, and ultimately he was having dialysis at toward the end 3 times a week for at least 5 years, and they just couldn't remove the fluid fast enough off his heart. It basically suffocated him.
Yeah.
These are the things from a cut on his leg.
Yep.
That sounds so goofy, but you guys just dismiss it and it'll be all, girl, I don't need anything. You do, though.
That's
And
right.
for people that say, well, I just want to help other people, you cannot help someone if you are pouring from an empty gangrene cup. Okie
That's right.
dokie.
That's
Just
right.
saying.
That's right.
I'm sorry, I'm passionate about that.
That's okay. No, that's
I've
okay.
literally watched people die from
That's
this.
right. I know. Don't apologize for being passionate about what we do because I think
When,
it's a great thing.
when you go in and sing one of your best friends to sleep in their room, you know that you're never going to walk out and see or talk to them again. We learned guitar together while he was blind, and that all because of a cut on his ankle. That's how this all happened. Helping one of our friends move. One
Mhm.
of our friends that don't even didn't even check on him or anything after all this. It just, again, we do this because we want to wake y'all up. And if you were that person, the person that didn't call or check, you can call and check today. You can change the way you are today.
That's right.
That is a choice right now. It doesn't matter what you did yesterday. It's what you do today, what you do tomorrow.
That's right.
I love you, mofos.
Well, here's a few things, a few little things, just things for y'all to think about. Whenever you are thinking about your health, right? When you're thinking about the different things, think about taking your medicine, resting when
Vitamins.
you're tired, resting when you're tired, your
I
vitamins.
have to do that.
Hey, I have
My
a
body
really hard
makes
time
me.
doing that. I'm going to tell you, taking
Same.
rest whenever I need to, I push my body so hard. And I just told my husband yesterday, I said, I'm going to start making myself stop because I'm usually up around 3 o'clock in the morning.
I
And
wake up at 4 and then I'm tired at like 10 or 11.
yep,
So
yep.
I feel that.
You have to rest when you're tired. Make sure that you drink water. Schedule those checkups. And
Breathe.
that's right.
Mofo, breathe.
Breathe. And meditation is another way of self care,
It
right?
totally is.
It relaxes your body when you're in a stressful situation. Listen to your body, guys. Listen to your body. I say this every day. Listen to your body because it will tell you things if
I
you just
mean,
open your ears to it.
look at that cancer. I only found this because my guitar was hitting and it kept bothering me and bothering me. Look how high it is. This is where my cancer was removed. It's hollowed out. We've tried to put fat in there, but it was they went into the margin. So it's
Yep.
hollowed out. My boob is down here. Y'all see where that is? That is where my initial breast cancer was that I found, all because it kept hitting my guitar. And I've had fibroids before. And just kept thinking that's what it was. And I finally decided to go get it checked out. And it was effing cancer, stage 1.
Mhm.
If I would have just sat there and done nothing, you have it. If you don't have insurance, guess what? I didn't. You go get the $99 thingy. And then when they say we need to look further, then you go to your hospital's advocate and say, you know what? I need to talk to the patient advocate. I need help. And you say, I don't want to die. What do I have to do?
That's
There
right.
are foundations. And guess what? If you don't have this and you have money, that's where you need to be putting your money.
That's right.
Not to these celebrities that have more money than God. Maybe not as much, maybe half it between the D&D girls, because I know they got to make money too. But maybe put the other half toward some foundations because they don't have a lot of money right now and they are depending on us. We do things. She does a is it 5K, right? A 5K. I'm sorry, because it's like 3.1 miles, so it messes with my head. A 5K every year and in honor of different things. She actually did breast cancer last year for me. She's going to do a different thing this year. I think she's going to announce it on Valentine's Day. Again, I know she's not going to plug this, but I will. I will plug it for her because it's relevant and it absolutely changes the trajectory of your life when you start making decisions like coming to a space like this for 20, 30 minutes, which we are going a little over. And I'm sorry. Make sure to stay though
It's okay.
for
It's
the
okay.
mantra at the end. But that 30 minutes just get you in motion. And then you come in the morning. And even if you don't do Denise's push-ups or whatever she's doing for the day in the morning, go watch it at night. She's about to have another thing where you can get a whole vault of stuff. But you have these things for free every day that you can utilize and you can go back and watch when you have a second or have a minute at lunch or do some jumping jacks, do some freaking crunches on your exercise ball. Let's freaking go. I love y'all. I'll see y'all
Exercise
next
and
Monday at 4
thought
p.m.
matters. Self
Central.
care matters, guys. That's right. So we will see you guys next Monday. Have a good
Love
evening.
y'all. Stick around for the mantra. It's coming your way. Let's breathe. Breathe.
Small steps protect the future. Strength does not require perfection. Awareness becomes an act of love. Prevention becomes an act of care. Check-ins become an act of respect for the body. Each heartbeat moves life forward. One choice, one moment, one breath at a time.
From limitations to liberation, we are a warrior's journey. Different battles,